heartbreaking win as expected, but will it be enough against Onic? We've seen Onic battle out against the toughest of situations before. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final match of day number 1 here in week 8, our second bloody week. Will it be Dewa with momentum or Onic?
Lanadon, here we go. It's round 1. And let's see who takes it.
Ooh. Oh, wow. I mean, look at Suns just, helping out. He's just covering the place where the Khalid might go so that the Suns can get easy poke. Onyx is going to play defensive early game because, again, the mid-prio, the pokes on Dewa side is just massive.
Yeah. You see that read there by Mueza? It is going to be very good for the Nolan. Clearing out jungle, one of his strong suits.
Oh, wow, maybe. Keller is doing pretty well as a Herald against the Claude. This emblem by Bayou. Ooh. Nothing's, everything's the same. The Suyo, but the Suyo is Assassin Emblem, so more early game damage, more poke in the early game, and Nolan also Assassin, just to win out the tempo during the damage. Oh, yeah, and the poke, I think, ooh. That's a bad trade for Onic.
Yeah. Khalid and Zetian, man, Keller with a good read there. Synchrovision into the BMI bush.
But again, with the Fighter Emblem, especially with the Festival of Blood, taken by Maybe, he's gonna be very sustained lane. And Kyrie is very fast rotation, very fast pathing.
Yep, the classic Kyrie rotation when he's on the Nolan, man, he'll go for those invades very early. Very reminiscent of M5, the way he played it. Always great to see him on a fast-clearing jungle.
Yeah, and yeah, Kibo is just being annoying. Kibo is hero type. He's always like to screen with Kyrie, looking at mid lane, trying to pull.
Yep, trying to go for the
Kyrie testing his damage early. Onto her stolen. Moeza is there to cover, but that will be all. Both teams just touching and going.
Yep. A bit of poke here and there. The battle, the real one, will be around the neutral objective. Ludwig has tempo, but Kin will follow very shortly with level 4 as well. Big battle.
I think Kyrie or Onic like to fight Ludwig.
Let's see. Turtle below 50% HP. That's going to be cure if the Goddess actually helping again. Dolan to secure that neutral. Kin finds an angle to take Sounds down. It's just 2 members of Onic here in the Turtles pit. Ludwig flickers away, but Dewa wants to close the gap here with Mueza on this Khalid. Ludwig trying to buy time. Can he do it against Mueza? Force Mueza to use the flicker, but here comes Kin. Whoa! Will he be able to find the damage here? That's a stun! Okta secures it. That's going to be Keyboy angling himself out.
A big win for Dewa at the start of the game with a neutral objective as well. And Kyrie continues to just path calmly. The gold lead still under control.
Under control because Kyrie is getting the jungler for Suyo. But again, that was a great fight for Dewa. They know they have the upper advantage, especially with the Zetian combo with the Throne of Ruin. But Dolan looking at mid lane. Good dodge.
Great awareness.
You get awareness from Suns. And man, Dewa start this game pretty strong, and this is the in-game equipment. Oh, Dolan just looking for straight Hunter Strike. No Sky Piercer early game. Interesting one.
I guess respect over to Onic here. Don't want to go don't want to go too crazy. Want to just go for the steady build.
But man, oh, this is gonna be an interesting one because both teams are playing it very carefully, other than in the objective fight. But Suns just freezing out the mid lane. Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty insane, The Valentine and the Marshall can freeze out the Zetian and Khalid lane. It just shows how skillful they are.
Yeah.
But they can be punished here.
They really can. Kibo's walking up. Don't think they will have enough resources to actually threaten them in the mid lane, so Onic will just continue this freeze.
Oh, maybe.
Yaura though, Leather Jerkin, coach. He actually still has, still wanted to get a bit of a defensive item early on.
Yeah, especially against the poke of the Claude, with the Fighter Emblem, very sustainable, but again, maybe has the upper advantage with the Poison side done. It was interesting one because first side first item is not as seen. We've not seen that much more anymore. Usually they just go for DHS for the early fight, but Kelra rotating early here.
This looks like a 5v5, man. The rotation's on point for both, but Lutfi is doing a bit of damage on Mueza.
Yeah, again, good spot. Oh, Golden pops on the right timing, but no, Nolan finds an angle to find the turtle. Mueza now taking a lot of damage, feeling. Here's the stun. Kelra secures it. It's a 1 for Turtle. Onic Will they be able to go for more? Dewa says no. We do not want to go for business more.
Whoa, what an awkward fight there. They got spaced out of the turtle. Dolan sets his sights on the turtle, secures it, and Onic were more concerned with the fight.
Yeah.
They got the kill, and now it's back to even for the turtle trade.
Oh wow, Kin trying to be 1v3 here, 1v4.
Potentially, right? It's gonna be the Alice here. Kin though says, you know what? I'm gonna flicker out. It's too fishy being out here all alone.
Oh, and Keyboy done with his Thunderbelt core item for Marcel right now. But again, this is why I said usually Claude buys the DHS first so that he has enough damage for the second turtle fight when he joins. So with the coercion side, I thought maybe he wants to duel more with Killra, with the slows and attack speed buff. Oh, Dewa looking for bot lane.
They want to burst Keyboy. Golden Hour pops, maybe caught in that Golden Hour, but Moeza will be bursted down by Killra. Now Killra will shift his focus on towards the clear, but that's about it. That's just a free kill.
Wait, what happened? How did Keyboy die? Was that a...
I think it's an auto attack in the Golden Hour. When the Golden Hour popped,
I guess.
it just traveled through.
Yeah, now in a 2v1 situation. That'll be the run over win. Great dodge. But now Onic wants to go off damage, but Kin says, hell nah. You ain't taking me down just yet.
Perfectly played by Kin, right as he says in lane, I'm the guy. Lutpi, you're good at team fights, but in lane, it's your boy. And I can match you with team fights too, he says. In a gank, he matched him. He was able to dodge, sidestepping the Dark Wave. And yeah, great throw in a ruin. Oh my god, Harry's doing some real damage on Moeza.
But again,
Forcing.
finally we see the Nolan answer for the Suyo, because Nolan is much quicker, much faster farmer than the Suyo. That's why Harry has a level, almost a level lead. But again, let's see Onyx trying to hold down.
Seems like they took initiative on the turtle. Kin now trying to zone out members. Harry takes it. That's a stun, no! On towards the jungler of Onic. Kai still able to space out. Moeza now all alone, isolated. Will be the first and only kill so far. So Onic, they got a turtle and a kill as they move and invade more. Kin here trying to provide some peel perhaps and engage, but top structure here. Looking very vulnerable for Dewa.
Fantastic targeting by Onic, man. Lutpi and Keyboy just stuck to Dolan. Didn't give him an entrance onto the neutral objective battle, so it was just a quick steal.
And it was an insane Fury of the Phoenix could counter from stuns. It was on point. I think it gets 5 of Dewa's players. That's why Dewa cannot connect to Kyrie, cannot get the kills. Oh man, Onyx been playing at a very high level, and Dewa is kind of struggling because the kills is 4-3, but again, the gold lead is 3.3k.
Exactly, man. When Dewa were the ones ahead, it was them ahead by like 600 gold, 700 gold, and then Onic, they win one fight, they get the neutral objective, it explodes to 3,000. Crazy objective conversion.
Going to ruin onto his two! Golden Hour though will delay. 3 members is stuck from that. Dolan takes a lot of damage. Killra finds an angle to deal damage. And now Kin all alone. And Killra picks up the double. Onic is starting to dismantle Dewa United right here, right now.
Keyboy is rage baiting Dewa. What a Golden Hour stops them in their tracks.
I mean, we've talked this before in the draft. Wait a minute, Tons.
With the flicker again! The angling, the timing has just been too precise for Onic.
Tons.
Insane. What a player. I mean, it's the right timing too, because they got the mid tower below the 7 minutes, so there's no more shield for the second tower, so that's why Stans goes in, trying to take the tower, but then it's not enough. But again, man, Onic is just showing their mastery of the hero that they have picked. No matter 2.3 what country next, they don't care.
They don't care. But no matter the neutral objective battle as well, you know, the first 2 turtles going to Dewa, they just stay calm, they keep on farming. Kyrie's able to get a level lead on the Suyo. Remember, Kyrie was forced on this pick. This wasn't a pick that Onic picked up early. Every other jungler was banned out, aside from the Leomord. Usually teams would go Leomord, but not Kai.
Not Kai.
Nobody loves the Leomord. Everybody loves Kyrie on Assassins.
Man, but again, Onic, the way they played so well. I mean, we've discussed this before after the draft, that Keyboy's Golden Hour is going to be the game-changing in this match, in this game. And man, when Dewa tried to engage on Onic, Keyboy's Golden Hour was very on point.
Dang.
Let-
5,000 gold lead. Look at the wave management.
Oh.
Holy crystal. Dewa's just got to take the 50-50.
Yeah, Nolan was showing himself in the bottom lane.
Oh.
They pulled the trigger. Was that?
Oh.
Died off cam! Nolan just caught all alone there and will be taken down. That's a free lord for Onic. And Onic, they smell blood. They want to close the distance here. Dewa, can they keep theirs? Seems like for now, they will.
Uh-oh.
Raising duets to safety. That's about it.
Tang. On it. Kelra.
For an opening, that's a flicker for Octa. Man, Kelra. Classic Kelra plays.
Man, I heard Ranger must shout out Kelra. That's bias right there. She should have hyped up Octa flickering away.
Man, but the Onic just playing on a different level this game, and they're trying to siege it down mid.
Pulling out, finds one. No real connection just yet as the top tier turret here is in danger. Force out of Dewa. And Onic with the Lally
Oh my
takes
goodness!
Take a look at Kelra! Healing damage onto his two members. But thankfully for Dewa United, the turret top is still up.
What do you even do here, coach? Sans is the better Suyo. Look.
Sounds just rage baiting, man, with the Queller.
Oh my
Just
god.
poking around with the Queller. I mean, yeah, this is just Onic. It's resemblance of Onyx Season 11 when they win. They just play around in the enemy base, just recalling, just styling them. Man, this is so tough for Dewa.
It's so tough. I mean, even in the defense, you would expect, all right, they got a Claude, they got a Zetian, they should be able to defend quite well. But
When
Kelra,
Kelra
calm
is
down.
doing this,
Kelra,
come
calm
on.
down. Calm down. Okay, hold on now. Hold on now, Kelra. There's another wave.
Oh, are they trying to end or? Man, I don't think. I think they just want to take the tower down bot.
Yeah. I think that's their main objective.
Oh,
of
wait,
golden
golden
hour.
hour.
Oh my
Finds a
lord.
few, maybe, but again, their pressure. Oh, can't find a three-man.
Oh.
This might be the collapse that Dewa United
Kelra?
needs.
Oh
Kelra! It's plays after plays, but Kelra and Lutpi stole the show.
You thought Onic made a mistake, but Onic just outplay you. Dewa got the perfect combo, and it doesn't matter.
As Onic, they will wipe Dewa United out in the first game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a fast, relatively game, but Onic, they will strike first in this best of three.
What the hell? What do you do?